Everybody, it's Wes and Andy back for this week's installment of Tuesday Night Random Fandom.
The 30th episode.
30 already?
30 already.
I thought we just started this like yesterday.
I know. 5 short weeks ago was the 25th.
My gosh, yeah.
It's just flying by.
It is Random Fandom for the week of August 29th, 2023. Lots going on in the world of pop culture. Lots of downers this week, unfortunately.
Fan Expo was this past weekend.
Which in my books was a downer because I didn't go.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm seeing lots of great photos and whatnot online, cosplays and people that were there.
Arguably one of the best guest lists for Fan Expo in recent years, despite
a lot of
the cancellations. Yeah, which there always is. You expect those.
Yeah.
Yet still, I thought it was, from what I've seen, and I've seen some pictures from some friends of mine that have gone, and it looked like it was a full house.
Yeah, and that was actually one of the complaints I've been hearing is like there was too many people there.
The crowd density is always nuts at that one. Always. Hey man, fourth largest city in North America. What do you expect?
Yep, and they come from all over.
They do. They absolutely do.
All migrate there for it.
Yeah. What do you think, man? Should we start this one off the way we normally do with a little bit of
start her off that way? Yeah,
the way we normally do. We have a little bit of
Random Fandom Trivia.
Always like the Random Fandom Trivia because I never know what you're going to come up with.
I'm trying to keep it random, but I am sticking with the date this week.
Oh,
so
okay.
We all know that August 29th, 1997 is the day that the machines destroy Earth in the Terminator film franchise. But which band performed their final scheduled concert on this day back in 1966?
Oh, on Judgment Day.
Yeah, Judgment Day 66.
31 years earlier.
Yep.
Wow, so now we're in the 60s. Last official concert.
Last scheduled concert.
Man, I don't know.
Anybody out there in our viewers know?
I guess we could wait a few seconds.
I'd give them a second to.
I mean,
because there is the delay, right?
There is that, and I'm just trying to think like bands that were like winding it down in the 60s. I mean, see, my musical tastes don't really. I mean, I do like some 60s music, but like the bulk of my musical preferences come from the 70s and later,
and a lot of them are still technically going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Judas Priest is still on tour, if I'm not mistaken.
They are. My favorite band, by the way, Rush, although you think of them as a 70s band, did form in the late 60s. Yeah, had a lineup change, but
fair enough.
Yeah. Speaking of Judas Priest, I just saw a thing. I think it was today might be the anniversary of the lawsuit.
Oh,
the one that Rob Halford testified at over the teenage suicide.
Oh no.
Yeah. They were obviously not found guilty.
Yeah, I'd hope.
By the way, that was a cover song too. Wasn't even a song they wrote.
Oops.
All right. So, what was the date? Today, it was August 29th, 1966. Which band performed their final scheduled concert? Now, I think there's a hint there when you say it that way.
I think so, because there was another concert after that. But it wasn't it wasn't scheduled, it wasn't promoted, it just kind of happened.
Well, okay. Well, now I think I have a pretty good idea where you're going with that. I'm not going to say anything though.
All right, all for in, I guess.
All right.
The answer is the Beatles.
I'm with the band.
Yep. They staged their third and final concert tour of North America in August of 1966, and it consisted of 18 performances and 16 shows in the United States and 2 in Canada.
Yeah, that's right. I think Toronto was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, the tour was plagued with backlash regarding controversy of John Lennon's remark about the Beatles being more popular than Jesus.
Oh, that's right.
So he got some death threats, and the band was not satisfied with the noise levels at their concerts.
Meaning the crowd wasn't...
They were too loud. You couldn't hear the Beatles over the crowd.
The crowd was too loud. Ever been to a concert where you thought, too loud?
No, but I've been to one where I thought my eardrum blew, and that was scary.
Yeah, I've been to a few that I thought maybe were just the levels were a little bit, could use a little tweaking. Of course, the older I get, the
turns
still
out
like
it was
my
just
loud music.
the speakers on the right hand of the stage had blown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was going to say, was it one of those cases of maybe you shouldn't have been 4 inches away from it?
No, we were far enough back.
Were you one of those kids in high school at the dance that stood right in front of the speaker and that was your spot for the whole night?
No, I didn't. I rarely went to those.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was one of the weirdos that didn't go.
I went to a few of them, and there was always a couple of kids. You'd find them, right in front of the speaker, like 4 inches away.
Nice.
Like if they could get there. They're like the guy from the Max L tape commercial with the hair.
Yeah.
Flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Wow, the Beatles. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I do like the Beatles.
Yeah, it took place August 29th, 1966, as we said, but it took place at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, California.
Really?
Yep. And like we said, there was one more. There was an impromptu concert on January 30th, 1969, where they performed on the rooftop of their Apple Corps headquarters at 3 Savile Row in central London.
Oh, right. That was covered in the documentary and Let It Be.
Yep. Yeah. And that concert ended with Get Back and John Lennon joking, "I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we pass the audition," which got spoofed in The Simpsons in the B Sharps episode back in season 5.
I think it's fairly safe to say that they passed with flying colors.
I would think so. I forgot to switch up the slide.
Oh, that's okay. Well, there we go. There's the reveal. The
Yep.
Beatles.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
They finally left the building.
Wait, that's Elvis.
I know. But a few other folks have left the building this week, unfortunately.
Well, there's only one Beatle left, so be careful how you say that.
Well,
sorry, that's not true. There's 2 Beatles left.
Is there?
Yeah, John and sorry, not John. Paul and Ringo are still around.
Fair enough.
George and John. Well, George is the most recently passed.
Yeah, but speaking of past,
I feel like we don't get a week off where we
had one off last week.
We did.
We did. We had one off last week.
And so then we're
just catching up on us
more than me. Yeah, the universe is more than making up for it this week.
Yeah. WWE star and third generation wrestler Bray Wyatt unexpectedly passed at age 36.
So I'm so detached from wrestling that I'm not familiar with who this person is.
He's fairly recent, but he's been in it in the WWE since 2012. But his real name is Wyndham Rotunda. He is a third generation, like I said. His father, Mike Rotunda, was IRS.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Wyndham, I mean, that's a first name. I think of
I think that is like tribute to Barry.
Barry Wyndham.
Yeah. Because like the wrestling families are all
sure.
close, right?
Sure. I read a thing. So I mean, I don't know him, but I mean, this did make the news, and I did read a thing that said that he was medically off.
Yes.
For something that apparently was very serious, but then the latest update was he was well on his way to recovery.
He was doing well and supposed to be on his way back, but
apparently on the way to being cleared to work again.
Yeah. He worked with WWE from 2009 to 2021 when he was released. He returned to the company a year later, again, updating his character and whatnot. But following his match in 2023, he began a feud with Bobby Lashley prior to WrestleMania 39, but was removed from television at that time due to this undisclosed illness.
Right. And this illness, that's still not public, is it?
No, but there are inklings that it was COVID related.
Really?
So it could have been doing damage to his lungs and
sure. It could have been something to his cardiovascular system.
Yeah. But until this, it said, the worst had passed. And as recently as August 10th, wrestling media outlets were reporting that he was recovering and moving back to being medically cleared.
That's too bad.
Yeah. But according to officials, the cause of death was heart attack.
Really?
So,
36-year-old
man dying of a heart attack.
It's not unheard of.
No, and it's in the sports world. It's
I was going to say it's not unheard of in professional sports. And I know we talk about wrestling not being sports, but
it's still physically.
Sure. The level of physicality that's there is easily on par with tons of professional sports.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I just had a flicker again.
Yeah. But WWE.
Oh, we're sticking with the wrestling, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Uh-oh.
Another one from WWE. This time, he kind of lived his life a lot. Hard living, but
that's a nice way of saying that, isn't it?
This dude is a hardcore legend.
Yeah,
and he always will be.
That's right.
Hall of Famer Terry Funk.
Oh, Terry
passed
Funk.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other one here. Lots of outpouring for Bray Wyatt via tweets and everything from not just WWE, but like the other companies, other people that knew him.
Yeah. I mean, you the wrestling business, as mystical and mystifying as it might be, I mean, it's pretty tight knit.
Yeah.
Especially at the professional level.
Yeah. But Terry Funk has also passed, like we said there, at the age of 79. He wrestled for a good long time too.
Do we know when was his last appearance?
See here.
Do we know?
He was in the industry for nearly 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And on top of that, he has also got roles in Hollywood.
Oh, I get. Yeah,
you'll remember him from Roadhouse, Over the Top, Paradise Alley.
That's right.
Yeah.
In Roadhouse, was he not one of?
He was one of the bad guys.
One of Wesley's
one
henchmen.
Of his goons.
Yeah,
who got beat by Patrick Swayze, but
by Dalton.
Yep.
Wesley.
Not that
Roadhouse.
Guy, yes.
Well, that's Dalton.
That's
Dalton
yeah.
calling out his bad guy. Wesley.
That's right.
I never heard anybody scream so unnaturally before, except in that movie.
But yeah, Terry Funk was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame alongside his brother back in 2009 by Dusty Rhodes, who has also left
another.
us.
Yeah.
But yeah, he will be remembered as a hardcore legend. And
well, absolutely. And of course, our thoughts go out to all the friends and family affected by the loss of these two giants of the ring.
Superstars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another superstar of a different kind here.
Oh man.
Yeah. Bob Barker, longtime host of The Price is Right, has passed at the age of 99.
You think they're going to live forever. And then you're reminded that no, it's we are on this rock for a finite amount of time. Absolutely. I learned a lot about Bob Barker. Let me try that again. I learned a lot about Bob Barker yesterday. I read an article. Did you know that he served in the United States Navy?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he joined as a naval aviator right around the end of the Second World War. Finished all of his. Yeah, he was a pilot. By the time he was ready to go, the war was over.
Oh, geez.
So he dodged a proverbial and a literal bullet, I suppose. But cool. I always think that's cool when you learn that celebrities have military service. I always think that's cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, he was hired on to host The Price is Right back in 1972. And
why did I think he was a part of the show before that?
Well, he was on a different show before that. It was what was the other one? I can't remember, but it was a different game show.
It was a game show.
Same idea.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, always with the spay your pets and whatnot.
Bob Barker reminding you, have your pet spayed or neutered.
That's right. And it wasn't just there. He crossed boundaries. Like he was in The Simpsons. He was in Futurama. He was in movies. One particular movie where he really kicked ass.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, and we do have a clip of that, and I know it might go over a little bit, but damn it.
We'll play it anyway.
I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough. Bitch.
For a guy that you think couldn't say, poop if his mouth was full of it, to hear that come out of Bob Barker, you're just like, oh,
yep.
And it just makes it that much more funny.
Yeah, and the best part, like that moment will live on forever.
I think of Bob Barker, going back to the spay or neuter your pet thing. Is it me? Am I totally out of left field? Do you remember a time on the show where periodically at the end they would bring out animals for adoption?
I do recall that.
So I'm not just making that up.
No, I don't believe so.
I thought, is it me? Am I just imagining that? Is that something else? No, it really did happen.
I don't know. It could have been the Mandela effect. But
I don't know.
I remember it too. But even Drew Carey carries forward that line at the end of the show.
He does. Yeah, absolutely.
because he was such a champion for animal rights.
Don't forget, if you're just tuning in now, it's Random Fandom Tuesday. We're just covering some of the headlines that caught our attention over the last week. We are an audience participation show, so we're taking your comments live, as well as any questions you might have. You can always hit us up in the live chat, or if you're feeling really, really you want to be part of the show, hit us up with the WhatsApp link. It's in the description of this video.
Call in.
You can give us a call and have your say. And don't wait for me to tell you, because I won't again until the end of the show. The line is open.
Yep. This next one hits close to home for me. Well,
okay.
Same as Bob Barker, but
fair enough.
Arlene Sorkin has passed away.
Yeah. This one would.
Maybe best known for my world as the original voice of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
They basically made the character of Harley Quinn for her.
Right, because this is not some kind of. This is a tribute to a character she played on a soap opera.
Days of Our Lives, where she was playing Calliope Jones, and she was on there from '84 till 1990.
My God, I probably saw her on that. My mom was a big Days of Our Lives fan.
Yeah, but there was a dream sequence on that where she was in a jester costume, and that served as inspiration for her friend Paul Dini, who made the visual suit for Harley.
Yeah.
And Bruce Timm when they created Harley Quinn. Basically the character was this Calliope Jones, just shifted over.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Was Calliope Jones also a psychiatrist?
I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that Harleen is definitely a nod to Arlene.
Oh, for sure it is. Yeah, of course it is.
But she voiced the character for like 2 decades.
Yeah.
Including the Batman animated series, Mask of the Phantasm, the new Batman Adventures, Superman, the animated series, Gotham Girls, Batman Beyond, Static Shock, Justice League, as well as the Adventures of Batman and Robin, Batman's Vengeance, and Batman Arkham Asylum.
Oh, we did get her for the first Arkham, didn't we?
Yeah, but not the rest of them. Yeah. So, like her take on Harley Quinn has influenced everybody who's come afterwards.
I mean, the voice is so uniquely hers that anything else is it's an impression, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard
Tara Strong has really made it her own, but
who was it that did it? Wasn't it? Didn't Kaylee Cuoco get it?
Yes, she's taking it for the HBO series.
That's right. Yeah.
They're in season 4.
I mean, it's not, and they're not bad.
No,
but it's just
a different take.
Right. It's the same way, I mean, you hold this in the same sort of reverence, the same way that we did with Kevin Conroy's Batman. They kind of go hand in hand, right?
Like they just something special. They hit that magic spark.
Yeah.
So those are our losses this week, as they are.
Well, sorry for all the bad news. It's never a good time for this stuff, and it's never easy, but you
but
hope
it is important to remember them.
Absolutely. And
because like your life, whether you know it or not, has been affected by these people.
Yeah. I've always said that, and never minimize the value of entertainment, especially like, and I don't mean to make this a thing about me, but like in my previous profession in the military, being able to tune out for an hour with a movie or some, episodes of a TV show that somebody's ripped to their laptop, that really does help you escape the crap of the day in and the day out when you're deployed on operation. So I always have I have a special place for people who choose the arts as a career. And I don't think enough people are. So like, thumbs up to all the artists out there in the world.
Yeah. Mark Hamill and Tara Strong both tweeted out tributes to her this week as well. Again, Mark Hamill worked right alongside her.
Absolutely.
Joker, right? So,
absolutely. That was Mr. J.
Yeah. But they will be missed.
They will.
But here's something returning.
Oh? What?
Tiny Toons Luniversity is coming back.
Tiny Toons?
So they're actually calling it Luniversity.
Okay.
They're anticipating it to be just a brand new twist on it. They're all in college or university, as it were.
So have we? Maybe you should finish before I ask my questions, because I do have some questions.
Yeah, it's set to premiere Saturday, September 9th on Cartoon Network. they are calling it a reboot of Tiny Toon Adventures, but they promise to capture the hearts of a new generation and have enough for the original fans as well.
So I presume that this is going to be in a similar vein to the rebooted Animaniacs.
I would assume so.
Have you watched the rebooted?
I have.
And what's your take?
It's pretty close feeling wise to the original.
So
but they're still, I don't know, it's still not quite as magical.
Okay.
Still pretty magical.
Okay. So the Acme University, that's a line right out of the theme song.
Yeah.
At Acme University, we earn our something.
Toon degree.
Toon degree, that's it. So, because at first I was like, wait, they're in college, so if we age them up, but I'm like, well, no. Maybe it's just, like you say, just a straight up reboot. Or maybe we could call it a continuation, maybe?
Maybe.
I would be interested in seeing this.
Yeah, it is going to
I did like
follow again, though, against Babs and Buster Bunny.
As the first one did.
Yeah, and I think the newest character here is Sweetie, to go along with Hampton and Plucky.
Sweetie, not to be confused with Sweetums from the Muppets.
No. But there are some changes. Eric Bazu leads the cast, taking on the roles of Buster, Daffy, and Gossamer. Ashley Hairston is taking on Babs. David Irigo Jr. is in as Hampton J. Pig and Plucky. And Tessa Netting will be in as Sweetie. But some of the originals are coming back.
Cool.
Jeff Bergman will be reprising Bugs Bunny.
Oh, that's all right.
Bob Bergen will be reprising Porky Pig.
Yeah.
Candy Milo will be reprising Granny. And Cree Summer will be going back to Elmira.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Cree Summer have more animation credits than she does face credits. Even though that's the first thing I remember her in was A Different World, the Cosby Show spinoff. Okay. She was one of Denise's roommates at college.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that should be fun.
Yeah. So it's going to be, I guess, all 10 episodes will be streaming on Max once it's out there and ready to go.
So, I mean, I question, like, will it ever make the light of day here in Canada?
Maybe.
Short of physical media. I mean, as far as streamers go, we haven't gotten Animaniacs on Crave yet, which is our gateway to Max content. So hard to say. I hope it does. I hope.
Yeah.
But only time will tell.
Well, Cartoon Network is available in Canada, so.
Is it now?
It is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, it was Teletoon, but then they got rebranded
did they just buy it out?
I don't know if it was a buyout or a rebranding or what. But it's Cartoon Network now.
Or Cartoon Network Canada.
Yep. But with the upcoming Expendables 4, we got a bunch of new character posters.
Oh, cool.
So, and this time I actually did a little bit of research into our people, because I know when we covered it last time, we hadn't really heard of most of these folks.
Right.
50 Cent, Megan Fox, Andy Garcia, of course, we know who they are.
Sure.
But Levi Tran, Jacob Scipio, and Iko Uwais.
Yep.
I couldn't tell you who they were.
Nope, and I still can't.
Well, here we go. Levi Tran, you may know her work as Desi Nuggin in the MacGyver reboot.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Okay. Or possibly as Ronak in the first Purge.
And I have not seen that either.
All right. Jacob Scipio, you might know him from his appearances in Bad Boys for Life.
Okay, I did see that.
As Armando Aristez.
Right.
Or Artez, sorry. And for the younger ones out there, you probably recognize his voice as Leo in Bob the Builder.
Oh, what do you know? That's cool.
Yeah. Tony Jaa, I actually do recognize here.
Me too.
From his appearance in not Fast and the Furious, but I was excited to see him come.
Yeah.
But in his original one, Ong Bak, the Thai Warrior.
Ong Bak, yeah.
That movie was crazy.
Yeah. Cool.
Iko Uwais, you may know his previous roles as Kai Jin in Wu Assassins. This one you might. That. Hard Master in Snake Eyes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I actually did watch the Snake Eyes movie.
And then this one, Razu Quinfee in Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Wow, I'm embarrassed because I don't even,
I'm thinking he's in Maz Kanata's place.
In The Force Awakens. Yeah, so probably somebody in her castle. Yeah.
But in addition to this, they did drop a Red Band trailer on the 23rd from Lionsgate, and it will be in theaters September 22nd.
Cool.
So we've linked to that trailer in the show notes if you want to go have a look.
We're getting pretty much all of the originals back too, right? We're getting
Stallone, Jason Statham.
No Terry Crews though.
No Terry Crews.
It's too bad. I actually like Terry.
Dolph Lundgren is back.
Yeah, Dolph.
I don't think we're getting Jet Li though.
I think you might be right. But you might be right.
Yeah. This one's kind of a bit scary for Drew Barrymore.
Okay, I didn't catch the clip of this. I know there's a clip out there floating around, but I did hear about it.
Yeah. She was whisked off stage during a recent interview with singer and actress Renee Rapp as an alleged stalker rushed up to the stage demanding to talk with her.
Yeah.
They were just sitting there talking about Renee's new album, Snow Angel, and this guy just announces himself and runs right up to the stage. We do have the clip, so all
right, let's take a look at it.
Here we go.
Sell people. Oh my God! Yes. Hi.
I'm Chad Michael Busto. You know who I am. I need to see you at some point while I'm here in New York City. Okay.
I have a new definition of your sexiness. It's that level of protectiveness that went full bodyguard. That you are my Kevin Costner. I'll be that.
Yeah,
listen,
because like literally, she just grabbed Drew and put herself right between them.
We're out of here.
Yeah.
People, and I don't mean just celebrities. People should not have to put up with that kind of crap.
No, but this one gets worse. After that clip, a couple days later, the same dude was busted for allegedly stalking her at her $6 million Long Island farmhouse.
Is this a mugshot that we're looking at?
It is.
Well, I mean, clearly somebody's, gave him an adjustment.
Yeah, but he was caught there and unfortunately set free Friday by a judge who was forced to release him under state bail reform laws.
Sorry, what state are we talking about?
Long Island.
Long Island. So, okay. All right.
So New York, I guess.
No, it's Long Island.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But Chad Michael Busto, 43, spooked her at the event and then went door to door in Southampton trying to find her place.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
He has been charged with 4th-degree stalking, which is a crime that's no longer bail eligible due to a 2019 legislation forbidding the practice for most misdemeanors.
Okay.
Yeah. But he has been fitted with a GPS ankle tag to monitor his location for the time being. And he told the judge that he was penniless, living in a shelter, and that's according to the Daily Mail. So that still doesn't say why he needed to talk to Drew Barrymore.
As soon as he said, "You know who I am," that's instant. Oh, okay. So you've been stalking her online.
Yeah. Like, hey,
yeah,
you know me. No,
I've been on your social media. You know who I am.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll see how that develops. Hopefully,
like I said,
he leaves her alone.
Nobody deserves that. Well, I mean, he'll either leave her alone or he won't. And I mean,
yeah,
if he doesn't, I mean, what do you do? Like, I don't know what the laws are like in the state where they
what
are.
the law is Texas. Get off my lawn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The right to defend, right?
Exactly.
That's a lot of America, though, too. You don't want this stuff to happen. You don't want anybody to get hurt, and you certainly don't want them to be, in an awkward situation like that. So, hopefully, the law does its, what it's supposed to do and protects her.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Drew was my first celebrity crush. So yeah, you can't stalk Drew.
That's right. This next one apparently is the hottest new trading card game out there. Lorcana from Disney.
Oh.
It's listed as an immersive trading card game where you wield magic inks and the power of Lorcana to assemble your team of Disney characters. Some will be characters that are familiar, and others will be fantastically reimagined.
All right.
It's a new tabletop trading card game, and it also has a companion app available with it. And that app will give you a card catalog, a lore counter, and a play guide to enhance your gaming experience.
I mean, I get looking at this publicity photo here, this marketing image. It makes sense. You've got Elsa, you've got
the brave little tailor version of Mickey,
Maleficent.
Yeah.
Why on earth would you not use the Fantasia version of Mickey?
I don't know, because he wasn't brave there.
But he was chucking magic. And clearly this is a magic clone. You've got 2 other magical powered people.
Yeah, but
Mickey the Tailor.
He didn't take out a giant. He got defeated by water.
Okay, but I mean, there was the broom thing. It just, to me, like, you know what I mean when I say, like, why wouldn't you use the wizard version of Mickey?
True.
Yeah.
True. But
Right,
I believe you can start purchasing these already. I know a lot of stores are doing like opening night ones, reveal, whatnot.
Yeah.
But you can purchase these at your local trading card store, including friend of the show, New Books in Oshawa.
Oh, nice. Nice.
They also have them. This one will make a lot of comic book art.
Do you have any more game stuff you want to talk about tonight?
Not that I know of.
I just want to. I do.
All right. Segue.
Starfield.
Starfield.
The big open galaxy game from Bethesda that's exclusive to Xbox. It's the big game that everyone's talking about for this year for Xbox.
Okay.
If you pre-ordered the premium version, it's playable right now.
Early.
Yeah, it's right now. The pre-order window closes on the 31st. General release is, I think, September 1st. And I might be downloading it later tonight.
Maybe. No, you won't.
What are you talking about?
You're not going to download it tonight. Nothing to mess with your speed for episode.
Oh, no,
3.
you're absolutely right. Yeah, no, I won't. Well, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Starfield, everybody. If you're an Xbox fan, check it out.
There you go. And if you want to learn more about Disney Lorcana, you can go to www.disneylorcana.com.
All right.
Yeah. This next one's going to make some comic book art collectors very happy.
Oh?
Apparently, Kevin Smith is auctioning off his personal comic book art collection.
Oh, of his own work.
I'm guessing it's not just of his own work, but stuff he's collected.
Oh, that he's collected over the years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be making its way to Bodner's auction.
Okay.
And says they will showcase an array of rare and exceptional artwork from iconic comic books and graphic novels.
Oh, that's very cool.
And features items from the personal collection of Kevin Smith.
That's cool.
Some of the stuff will be from classic titles such as Preacher and The Demon, all the way up to Batman and Green Arrow. And it will spotlight talents from legendary artists who have left their indelible mark on the industry.
Oh, that's very cool.
That's coming from their site.
Indelible.
Yeah. The highlight of the auction is cover art by Matt Wagner from issue 1 to 12 of Green Arrow.
Okay.
And they're estimating that it'll bring in between 1,500 and 3,000 each.
Oh.
So deep pockets, I guess. Well, not as deep as you could go, but
no,
deep for me.
Yeah, well, deep for the average Joe.
For the average collector, we're probably not getting any of this.
Probably not.
Yeah. Additionally, it says it features one of his rarest gems, a page from Frank Miller's Daredevil number 161, penciled by Frank Miller and inked by Klaus Johnson. And they're estimating this one to go from 20 grand to 40 grand.
161, was that one of the issues that was adapted into the Ben Affleck movie?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'd have to look it up, but anyway, each lot will come with a certificate of authenticity from Bodner's, and it'll get you Kevin Smith's autograph.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. A portion of the proceeds will be donated to a scholarship fund for the Joe Kubert School in Dover, New Jersey. And Smith has said, my current reduction in home wall space is going to make some ardent comic collectors' dreams come true. This will be the sale of the century.
Sale of the century.
Yeah. So it will, there's a viewing day set for September 26th, 2023 in Monmouth Junction, New Jersey, by appointment only. But the auction will be on a multi-platform deal. So it'll be streamed live, and Smith will be on hand during the broadcast to discuss each item as it goes out.
Cool. That's very cool. Having him there will definitely get more people watching.
Basically, you're watching an auction with Kevin Smith.
That could be fun.
It could
be a lot of fun.
And might as well shoot the video.
I can hear him, buy my shit.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man, buy this shit. But we had 2 surprise appearances at Fan Expo.
Oh?
Yeah. Both Matrey I apologize for this. Matrey Ramakeshwar Krishnan and Iman Vellani
Matrey Ramakrishnan and Iman Vellani.
Both attended Fan Expo in full cosplay, but not as celebrity guests.
Nope, they just went as attendees.
They just bought their tickets and just went and cosplayed and wandered around. Oh, first comment.
That's super cool.
Evening, gents. Evening, TJC.
TJC, how's it going? Hope you're having a great time tonight.
We got one from Red Swenson.
Is it a silent Bob auction?
No, it'll be the talkative kind. Can't get him to shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you'll know Matrey from her work on the Netflix series Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
My Little Pony Tell Your Tale and the film Turning Red.
I like Turning Red.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. But Iman Vellani, you'll recognize her as Kamala Khan in the Disney Plus series Miss Marvel, as well as the upcoming The Marvels.
Yeah, and she makes a good
she makes
rogue.
a great Jubilee.
Sorry, Rogue. Jesus. Jubilee, yes.
So yeah, if you were at Fan Expo, you totally ran the chance of running right into them.
And the funny thing is, they're probably, have enough anonymity that they could still just walk around and sort of get away with it.
Well, after seeing this photo posted on the Fan Expo page, a lot of people were commenting like, oh, I knew she looked familiar for some reason.
Yeah. I passed her, but I didn't know.
But it didn't stop.
Yeah. But that's funny.
Yeah.
Good for them, though, for just going out and just being fans and stuff.
They're local to Toronto, right?
Absolutely.
So might as well go have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We have an update possibly from Marvel.
Which part of Marvel?
This is, I think, still rumor.
Is this coming out of like the movie side, the comic side?
Movie side.
Oh, okay.
According to the site Marvel Updates, and that's with a 3, Nicolas Cage will return as Ghost Rider for Avengers Secret Wars. But other sites are saying that he's going to show up in Deadpool 3.
As Ghost Rider.
As Ghost Rider. But then other sites still are saying he's going to be in both. So where he finally lands, I don't know.
With everything that we've seen with Deadpool 3 so far,
do they really need to add Ghost Rider?
Well, that second one absolutely needs to get slain. It was awful.
Yeah, there's no reason for a hell mining.
That's the one that they filmed in Russia or something.
Is
it was,
it?
Yeah, it was. You could definitely tell that it tanked on the budget. First one, I actually I liked it. It had what's his name? Sam.
Oh yeah, Sam.
Old guy.
Oh, the roughest cowboy out there, Sam Elliott.
Right. Sam Elliott. Yeah. That's the one.
Red says,
"Oh, I mean, Ghost Rider, maybe. Nick Cage, absolutely." I said this the other night. I'll remind you, for those of you who are, oh my God, what service is it on? Renfield has come to streaming here in Canada.
Right,
it's
on Prime.
Yeah, it's on Prime Video. Watched it the other night. It's pretty good.
Nice.
I mean, Nick Cage is not he's not the focal point, but he's the supporting in this one. He's good. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not great.
There's another
pretty
one.
Good.
It's a knockoff of Five Nights at Freddy's. I can't remember what it's called, but basically he doesn't say a word the entire movie, but he still nails it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I guess that brings us to some toy news.
Woo. Always like the toy news.
Yeah. Well, last week, you'll remember we talked about that 12-inch Destro figure.
I do remember that.
Well, right on the heels of that, they announced from Fig Zero that they're going to do the Cobra Commander.
Oh, it's funny because I'm seeing. I like this. I mean, it's very clearly a throwback to 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Chrome Dome Cobra Commander, but the style of the helmet. I mean, did you see G.I. Joe Resolute?
I don't believe I did.
It looks a lot like the redesign for Resolute, which kind of carried over into Renegades. And to some degree, it does remind me a little bit of the 6-inch classified series.
One?
Yeah. The coloring is great, though. I like the coloring on that one.
It looks very regal, and
it's got a golden gun.
Mm-hmm.
Must be a Bond villain.
But he's got a meticulously sewn outfit that captures the classic helmeted appearance. From the military jacket and forearm guards to the waist belt and walkie-talkie, tactical belt, military-style pants, boots, and cloak. They say everything is meticulously crafted with precision and attention to detail.
Well, it looks great. I mean, these publicity shots always look pretty
They
good, though.
do.
So, I mean, if that's anywhere, even close to what the final product's going to be,
Then you're going to be happy with it.
I would think so. Again,
But
great time to be a G.I. Joe collector.
yeah. You can pre-order now on Hasbro Pulse
Yeah.
until October 17th. And
Still got a bit of ways to go.
yeah, you got a little while to go.
A month and 2 weeks.
NECA announced this past week, we're finally getting Lily from the Munsters movie.
I feel like they had to have had these in development before the movie came out, because now that I've seen the movie, I'm like, do we really need these now? Like, honestly,
it is definitely not time lined up.
You and I talked about this movie for pretty detailed. We've both seen it.
Yeah.
We both kind of were like,
yeah.
Do we really need these?
Well, who doesn't want a Sherry Moon action figure?
There are better characters for that.
True. Get Baby from House of a Thousand Corpses.
I have the Diamond Select Monsters.
Nice.
Which I think are, I mean, they're kind of the definitive monster
they're
toys
based on
right
the
now.
classic
On the
series,
classic
right?
TV series. Yeah. They did do a black and white version of them, but I have the colored ones and I think they're great. And I mean, there wasn't enough in this movie for me to I cannot connect to these toys as much as I love the monsters. Just not this version.
Yeah, and I think again, like, this is way late to the game because
the movie's come and gone.
Well, yeah, the movie's come and gone, but Grandpa and Herman have been out for months.
Yeah.
Months and months now.
Yeah.
But you needed to collect to finish.
So I did see, and we don't have a comparison shot, but I did see a side by side where somebody was talking about what happened between the prototype that was shown and the production photo that we're looking at now, because her portrait has changed considerably and
not for the better.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I don't need a Sherry Moon zombie action figure.
Fair enough. This one, though, 7-inch scale, includes soft good accents, interchangeable faceplate expressions, alternate hands, book, and magazine, and comes in a display-friendly 5-panel packaging with an open front flap featuring custom artwork by Daniel Horn.
Okay, cool.
And the worst part is it's not shipping until December.
Just in time for Christmas.
Yep.
Well, like a full year and some after the movie.
Yeah. This next one is going to be making Batman fans pretty happy, I think. McFarlane is doing a line of Batman the Animated Series 6-inch scale figures.
Is this going to be... No, these are not in the multiverse line.
No, I don't believe so. These are going to be in the animated series line.
Because we've gotten animated Batman in the multiverse.
True. But that was a 7-inch scale.
I've got one sitting over there. Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right.
We'll go with 7-inch.
But they are going pretty much all out here. Batman will come with 5 extra hands, a batarang, grapnel launcher, and the arms for the Build-A-Figure.
And if that photo is accurate, it looks like they're at least Batman is coming cell shaded.
Yeah, it looks like all of them have a little bit of cell shading on them.
Not for me.
No,
you lost me at cell shading.
Fair enough. Robin will come with a grapnel line, 5 hands, and the legs to the Build-A-Figure. Scarecrow comes with 2 extra hands, his scythe, and an unmasked head, as well as the torso and head of the Build-A-Figure. Mr. Freeze comes with his freeze ray, 8 extra hands, and a Build-A-Figure accessory. You collect all 4, and you will be able to assemble the Condiment King.
I mean, it's almost as exciting as Calendar Man.
Yeah. So finally getting the Condiment King figure. But that's not all. They're also releasing the Bat Cycle from the series.
Now, see, that's more exciting to me than any of the figures.
Because it comes with, it lights up, it's got a smoke effect, and it comes with an alternate helmeted head for Batman.
What's funny is I think of the cycle more from the intro, Robin riding it. And we get, at least in the second iteration.
True. But, throwback to the animated series.
And you know what? The animated series just still has legs, and it's still beloved by a lot of people. So that's cool.
I am kind of shocked though they went with Mr. Freeze and the Scarecrow first.
Why? You think you would have gone with Joker maybe?
Joker and maybe the Riddler.
Oh, Joker, Riddler. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now we're on it. I mean, favorite villains from the animated series?
Harley Quinn. Clayface.
I was going to say Clayface.
Clayface
as well. Yeah,
really
yeah, Clayface. Love that version of Clayface, to be honest.
Yeah. The Riddler was good too, though. I liked him.
I do like Freeze though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think this actually might be my favorite version of Freeze, to be honest.
Nice.
Certainly better than "You're frozen."
Chill out.
Yeah.
But that's not all we're doing with McFarlane this night. We also have pre-orders are available now for 3 new 7-inch scale collector's edition figures.
Collector edition.
Yeah,
So
Firestorm.
these are not in the multiverse line either.
Don't
Is this a new line?
I think they're still in the multiverse line, but these
Is
ones
this
are
the stuff in the white packaging with
don't think
with
so.
the red. Looks like multiverse packaging, but it's a white box instead of a black box.
Yeah, I don't think so, but
Oh,
I think these are the ones that are stamped like the Platinum Collector's Edition ones.
Okay.
But we got Firestorm based
do
on his
love-
appearance in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
I do love me some Firestorm, especially original Firestorm.
Mm-hmm. We've also got Hawkman based on his appearance in the 0 Hour arc,
Okay.
and Sinestro from the Sinestro Corpse War.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one coming in here.
This is Paul. Hello, guys. For Batman, I always liked the villain Man Bat. Oh,
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
Well, Paul, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Man Bat. I like that one too.
He got a mega fig in the
Didn't he
in the
though?
McFarlane recently.
I thought so.
It was a pretty impressive looking figure.
I mean, big wingspan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I do like. So Firestorm, I think, is one of those characters that didn't really catch on when he first
Yeah.
came out. But man, do I ever like him?
Yeah. He did. They portrayed him well in DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Do you think so?
I liked his portrayal there.
But it was the second Firestorm. It was
It was
Jackson.
Both. It was both.
Yeah, but I mean,
But they killed off the first guy,
right?
Ronnie.
And I don't think that version of Ronnie Raymond was very good.
No, but the second guy did good.
I actually thought that Professor Stein was.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yes.
Victor Garber.
Mm-hmm. But then we've got more from McFarlane here. We get some Jokerized versions of villains from the Dark Knight trilogy up for pre-order.
Boy.
We get the Scarecrow.
Yeah, no.
And we get Two-Face.
No.
But these both, the Scarecrow anyway, comes with alternate hands, and Bane Build-A-Figure arms and base.
Okay, but is it going to be a Jokerized Bane?
I don't know.
Bane.
Because Two-Face comes with just the Bane Build-A-Figure torso and his base. But the Dark Knight line that just released, the Build-A-Figure from that was Bane.
Oh.
And then Bane got a second release already
Yeah.
with his fur coat.
That's right.
So is this now a third version where it will be a Jokerized Bane?
I mean,
maybe.
We're sticking with movie Bane.
Yes.
Oh, these are movie
Yeah,
characters.
'cause
So
these are based on the Dark Knight trilogy.
and we've gotten the regular movie version.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be a Jokerized version.
Yeah.
You know me though. I don't need every repaint under the sun because it gets too busy for me.
Yeah. But, one more. This is based on the DC Rebirth line.
Oh, sure.
We got our first look today at the Supergirl action figure.
I just saw this earlier today. I'm surprised you managed to get that in
Good
there.
looking figure.
It is pretty good looking.
Unfortunately, it's exclusive to Target, but maybe that means GameStop up here will get it.
Or maybe Toys R Us, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with Toys R Us lately because they have nothing that I want.
That's the price.
That's me just complaining. Oh, that's bad too.
They have some stuff I want, but I am not paying that price.
Yeah, I hear you.
So,
I hear you.
And then, hey, let's go one more for McFarlane.
Oh, okay. Tonight on the McFarlane Show.
That's right. Another one from the Dark Knight trilogy. We get the Joker interrogation room figure. So this is a gold label 7-inch figure. Exclusive pre-order ships in October. And it basically gives you everything you need to recreate the interrogation scene from the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Except your, Shadow Batman.
Is it bad that I'm more excited for the table and chair than I am for him? I'm thinking,
It's scaled perfectly.
Man, like all the wrestling guys are like, I need that for my ringside.
That's right. Yeah.
Now we get a comment from Silver Spider. Silver Spider says Hardak was really good as a villain, as the episodes were really good in my opinion.
They were. They still stand up. They're streaming on Netflix now. And
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
You
I
can go
did
back
see
and
that.
watch
Yeah.
them, and it's like,
Well, at least here in Canada. I don't know if what other markets it's on,
True.
but for sure. I mean, yes, here in Canada we can get Batman the Animated Series.
yeah. But this particular Joker comes with 6 extra hands, a table, 2 chairs, handcuffs, cell phone, and the environmental backdrop.
Yeah, which, as I said, I'd be more excited for that than I am for the figure.
Yeah. But pre-orders have sold out on this one. So if you can find it in the wild, it'll cost you around $54.26 Canadian.
That doesn't seem that far off for
for a deluxe.
Yeah.
McFarlane.
And truly a deluxe. I mean, you're
With-
getting an environment or quasi environment with it. So sure, why not?
Yep. But I think it's time.
What? Is it time to play another round of
Loading lexicon. Generating responses. Responses ready. Lexicon is the word game where you decide what's real and what is a con. Get ready. Here we go.
Okay, it's time where we play Lexicon, the little word game where we put up a nonsensical sounding word that is 100% legit and real, and you're going to pick out the actual definition, and hopefully, well, at least from our side of the camera, we pull the con over on you. All right, tonight's word comes courtesy of Andy, because I was so busy today that I wasn't able to put this segment together.
I actually had help on this one.
Oh, good. Well, then, viewer help?
Viewer help.
Oh, excellent. All right, tonight's word is the hyphenated
Argle bargle.
Argle bargle. Argle bargle. All right, so definition number 1. The act of bartering with a person of Scottish descent. Arg, I'll trade you me argle bargle. That was more pirate than Scottish. I'm so sorry. I should stop.
Nah,
all right.
You're doing fine.
Definition number 2. The copious but meaningless talk or writing. And definition number 3, a type of tartan, design originally derived from the tartan of Clan Campbell of Argyll in Western Scotland. The design was featured on kilts, plaids, and patterned socks worn by Scottish Highlanders at least to the 17th century. Argle bargle.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
I know what I
you
think.
already know.
I know. So what do you think?
Know. Well, it's funny because I actually don't know this week. We've leaned into the Scottish thing on 2 of them, and I think that's the
tell.
I think that's a misdirect.
Hmm.
Silver Spider chiming in with definition number 2, copious but meaningless talk or writing. I am inclined to agree with that. That's my guess as well. We got any more out there that wants to take a shot at Argle Bargle? I feel like the next time I play Dungeons and Dragons, I'm going to have like an NPC who's just some street vendor, and that's their name.
Hello, Argle Bargle.
Argle Bargle.
What have you got today for your wares?
It'll be like my version of Uncle Traveling Matt. Argle Bargle. Okay, well, let's get to it. If you said... Oh, where's it here? Oh, here we go. If you said 2, you were correct. Argle bargle is copious but meaningless talk or writing.
Congratulations, Silver Spider.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And thank you, viewer, for sending us your word for tonight. We appreciate that. All right, now back to the show.
We're getting into the home stretch here. We don't have a ton more to go through.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. They can't all be,
they can't all be 10-hour,
2-hour epics.
Yeah. But apparently another first today.
Oh, sure.
Taylor Swift became the first female artist to hit 100 million monthly Spotify listeners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the streaming platform announced Tuesday around noon that she has become the first female artist in Spotify history to reach 100 million monthly listeners.
Isn't that something? I'm thinking, we're going to have a showdown here, Taylor versus Beyonce.
Maybe. But currently, The Weeknd holds the number 1 spot for most monthly listeners on the app with more than 110 million.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. He breached the 100 million, setting the Spotify record back in February. Bad Bunny comes in at number 3 with 80 million, followed by Ed Sheeran with 77 million.
Really?
I've never heard of Bad Bunny.
So I was just going to say that. I have never heard of that.
I've heard of the rest of them, though.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, news comes after Swift released her 3rd re-recorded album this July, Speak Now, Taylor's version. And that album debuted at number 1, landing atop the Billboard 200 with 716,000 album equivalent units.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Which I guess is like digital downloads now.
I guess when you cause an earthquake, people take notice.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. She's now a record breaker.
Yeah, really.
Again. This next one's kind of funny.
Oh.
Within 24 hours after his arrest,
yeah,
Trump's mugshot has been co-opted for a host of both pro and con merchandise.
I mean, who poses for these things? Seriously, who poses for them?
Well, apparently the rest of them that got arrested, they're all like smiling and stuff.
But
here's him just.
It's like, are you trying to stare down the camera?
I will not be defeated.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
Yeah.
I did hear on the radio talking about co-opting his mugshot. Green Day.
Really?
Green Day has actually co-opted the mugshot in a reproduction T-shirt of the Dookie album cover. And they're selling shirts for charity to benefit, what is it?
Anti-Trump rallies?
No. Are there wildfires in Maui right now?
Wildfire just spread through there and burned the place.
Yeah, so that's what they're raising money for, using Trump Dookie shirts.
Nice. So maybe some good will come out of this mugshot.
Trump Dookie. Funny how those two words just kind of roll off the tongue together.
They do. So our next one here, apparently Henry Cavill's Highlander reboot will use parts of the TV series.
Okay, so wait, whoa.
Yeah.
First of all,
Highlander reboot.
We haven't had an update on this in like forever, and I had almost forgotten about it. 2, Highlander's getting a reboot with Henry Cavill, so I mean that's great. 3, everything after the first movie does not exist. That is the first rule of Highlander. No, the quickening is in the first movie. But like the second movie was so awful. The third movie was like a redo of the first movie with Mario Van Peebles as the villain, which was nowhere near as compelling as Clancy Brown.
Yeah.
And the TV show just got weird.
But then there was the 4th movie where it crossed the TV show and the live movie.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that one.
Yeah, where it was Adrian Paul versus
Connor McLeod.
That's right.
Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Chad Stahelski, that's our John Wick creator. So
he is the director here. And he's providing an update that the film will pull from the entire franchise.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I really hope that it's okay. Maybe when you say pull from, it could be something as innocuous as a visual cue, like just a little nod to like, oh, there's Connor's vintage Porsche or something like that. But if I hear the word Zeist uttered one time through the movie, I will burn it to the ground. And people who know what I'm talking about will agree with me. There is nothing after the first Highlander movie. It's all dead to me, except for the animated one. There's an animated movie that's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's all I'm going to say about that. Sorry.
But
you know how to fire me up.
Sorry. The director, though, he was speaking to Josh Horowitz on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast.
Okay.
And he said, I think we have some very good elements now. The trick is when you have the tagline, there can be only one. You can't just kill everybody the first time. I'll say it for you first. Our story engages a lot of the same characters and stuff like that, but we've also brought in elements from all the TV shows.
So what, Highlander the Raven?
Maybe.
That's the one with the girl.
Yeah.
The girl lead. Also doesn't exist.
Well, maybe it's going to. Or as like a nod or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says, we're trying to do a bit of a prequel, a setup to The Gathering, so we have room to grow the property. And it continues on. The original Highlander premiered in 1986. And like you say, there is a dedicated fan base out there.
Yes,
we are. Included all or just the one. But it inspired novels, TV series, and like you say, even an anime adaptation.
There was an anime. There's also an animated series. Now, you can find clips of it on YouTube, but it is, again, it acknowledges the continuity of Highlander 2, where suddenly they're not from the past anymore. They're from another planet. Zeist. Garbage. Just like bleh, raw vomity garbage. Awful. It is so bad. Yes, I'll tell you how I really feel.
There you go. What's our next one here? Oh, this one. Another record set, I guess. Barbie has officially become the highest grossing movie in Warner Brothers history.
It's a phenomenon, man.
It is. It is.
How else do you say it? Like, there's nothing else to say about it other than it's a phenomenon.
Yeah. So far, it has grossed more than $1.34 billion at the global box office. And the exact number there is 1,340,301,000.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
I have not seen it yet. But now, a movie like that, you know,
a cultural phenomenon, you almost have to.
Was that with that kind of box office success, sequel?
You would think so.
What do you do with it now? What do you do with a sequel?
I don't know. Barbie and the Rockers?
No, I wouldn't watch that.
Barbie meets Gem.
You think that Hasbro and Mattel are going to play nice?
Hey, if Sony and Disney can play nice.
Oh, that's your... you know,
money.
Did you hear that?
What?
That was a thing I read today. Did you hear that the Marvel Sony cooperative agreement? The headline was that agreement kept the lights on at Sony.
Nice.
That's a major motion picture studio.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing to
admit. How bad are things over at Sony?
Well, you're playing an Xbox.
True.
But apparently Barbie needs just under 20 million more to surpass the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, yeah.
To secure its position as 2023's highest grossing film. And barring any unexpected overperformance, they're calling it, from films like Aquaman or the Marvels, they're saying it's probable that Barbie will clinch the title of highest film of the year.
Listen, you know, I feel like because I'm the fan of these things, I want the superhero movies to perform.
Yes.
But with all of the fallout over at Warner Brothers with the Flash reboot and stuff that's been coming out the last day or so about all of the canceled appearances for Keaton's Batman and all the stuff
all that could have been.
I have no hopes for Aquaman.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see it because I like those characters.
I still got to go see Blue Beetle.
So do I as well.
I saw the Meg finally though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's already streaming.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like, is it like, I thought we were past the simultaneous releases.
The simulcast.
Yeah. We go to streaming the same day we go to theaters. But yeah,
Give it a chance.
You can rent it already. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why though.
But yeah, I have no hopes for Aquaman, and to be honest, I don't have high hopes for the Marvels.
I have high hopes for the Marvels.
I want it to be good.
It will.
I just don't expect it to be good, and maybe that's a good thing for me as a fan. If I go in low, if I go in low, then I don't have to worry about when it, okay, this one wasn't that great, but I had no expectations, so it's okay.
True.
Anyway,
I think it'll be good though, despite what the critics will tell you.
Fingers crossed. I'm my own critic.
I can't trust the critics anymore.
I'm my own critic.
Yeah.
There are people that I do actually put more stock in their words than other people. But as a general rule, I would rather see a movie and judge it for myself than, read a bunch of reviews. Now, that being said, reading reviews often will influence my decision to see it theatrically. There's never a case of like, I won't see a movie. It's just, if it's like really getting panned, maybe I'll save the money and wait.
Well, here's an older one that's getting a release here.
Sure.
Max confirms that the Friday the 13th franchise will join the service in time for Halloween.
All of them?
Apparently almost all of them.
Oh, okay.
They will be adding from the beginning, Friday the 13th, part 2, 3, the final chapter, New Beginning, part 6, Part 7 and Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Part 9, Jason Goes to Hell, is already there.
Oh, okay.
But there's no word currently if they're going to include Jason X.
And do we include Freddy versus Jason? Yeah.
Again, that's a rights issue, right?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're getting down to it here. So if you wanted to call in, now's the
time. Yeah, if you want to have your say on any pop culture items that we missed this week, hit us up.
Yep. Now, I don't know if you recall back in June, The Idol debuted on HBO.
The Idol
with
is this a
Lily Rose
singing song, a singing show?
No, it was I want to say like a docudrama following like the lifestyle type of a Britney.
Oh, okay. No, I don't recall this.
Like a starlet who is kind of
like an up and comer.
Yeah, and basically eaten up by the system.
Oh, well, maybe I do remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it will not be getting a season 2.
Not coming back, eh?
No. It was a 5-episode season. It was originally supposed to be 6, but they cut the last one and re-edited it down to 5. It was heavily criticized.
Yeah.
And it ranks with what they're saying is a painful 18% at Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's tough.
The viewership is not what they wanted for their, for all their hopes that they put into it.
Obviously.
And, I guess it was on the bubble of whether or not it would be getting a season 2. But HBO, as well as the creators and producers, have decided not to move forward with a second season.
All right.
And they're saying, we're grateful to the creators, the cast, and their crew for their incredible work, but no season 2.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You kind of wonder, is one season of a reality television show enough to bump this person's career?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about who's in it. So
Johnny Depp's daughter is the main player, and then The Weeknd plays the sleazy record executive.
Oh wait, so this is actually a dramatized series.
Yeah,
it's not a reality. I thought it was a freaking reality.
No.
No. Oh, I'm an idiot.
No. Well, I don't know. Some of it is difficult to watch, but
really, just like the caliber of acting.
No, I'm not going to say the caliber of acting. I'm going to say like the situations they have them put in.
Oh, okay.
Like there is a lot of graphic sex in this. She spends a lot of time with her top off.
Sure.
At one point, she's masturbating with a cup of ice between her legs, and she shows up at the shoot the next day with cuts all over, implying that she broke the glass.
Oh. Okay.
And it's all at the behest of this character, The Weeknd plays, who's trying to influence her to do all this, other stuff. So he'll make her the idol. But,
yeah, that does not sound like something that's going to be on my watch list.
No, I watched the one episode of it, and it's like, yeah, it's not for me.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah. So that brings us to our last.
Oh my God! It's time for that segment again, where we stop and we pay tribute to Andy, who's out there in the aisles hunting for all of you, so you can save a few bucks with toy hunting at Dollarama.
Yeah, this week you're gonna save a bunch of money.
What do you got this week?
This week, Ushi's 4-inch vinyls.
What's a Ushi?
Well, the original Ushis are about 1 inch tall, and they're like little pencil toppers. They're rubbery.
Okay, yeah.
But these ones are 4-inch vinyl figures, and same as the style, same style as the little one, just blown up,
larger.
Yeah,
4-inch, so not quite the size of a pop vinyl.
No, just shy,
a little smaller,
but still
displayable,
collectible,
cutesy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're selling them for $5 a piece, and I was kind of shocked when I went online at Walmart.com and found out that these ones are going for $26.99 and up, depending on character.
And so, but Walmart.com, you could be looking at
it could be a third party,
a marketplace. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Next up, we have the McFarlane My Hero Academia 5-inch figures.
Another line I'd forgotten about.
Yeah. Going again for $5, but they're retailing on Amazon for $19.99 and up, again, depending on character.
So you're well ahead of the game. At this price point, though, a figure like that, again, if you're a customizer, why not? Why not?
Go for it.
What's $5?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So that's it.
Wow, that's good, man. We just over the hour and 10-minute mark. It's been a light week for entertainment news. Of course, there's all kinds of stuff that's going on out in the world right now, and of course, we can't cover it all. And so that's why we look forward to your questions and comments. So thanks to everyone that hung out with us tonight who had something to say in the live chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will be back next Tuesday night. I guess will be September. It'll almost be fall. Almost be fall.
Well, the leaves are starting to change color already. I know.
By the way, if you're on the East Coast, you've got 2 hours, just under 2 hours for the next episode of Ahsoka, which is what I'll be doing later tonight. I'll be watching episode 3 or part 3 of Ahsoka, so we can come back on Sunday night for our third. Can you believe it already? Third installment of the Ahsoka Fano show. That's our deep dive review series on the Ahsoka Tano show that's streaming now on Disney Plus. If you guys are Star Wars fans, do hang out with it. Come back and see us on Sunday as we review this thing in the ridiculously deep dive sense with all the plot points, Easter eggs, and things that you may have missed. All right, man. Any more you want to talk about?
Go check out the merch store. We haven't added anything in a couple of weeks, but there might be a sale on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I got some new shirts in from I wear our merch. I got a couple of new shirts in as well, so I'm quite happy with them. So. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next one. And until next time, everybody, for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye for now.